Today we're going to talk about the death of Charlie Kirk. Now, before we get into it, I'm going to let it be known that I don't know Charlie Kirk and his videos and where he stands and everything else. All I know, he was a father, a husband, had 2 children, talked about what he believed in. He was very expressive and he wasn't afraid to speak his mind. His political stance may not have been everybody's favorite stance at all. Whatever he stood by it. That I can respect as a man and as a person. I have no hate towards Charlie and his family. And I think what happened to him is unjust and insane. So that getting out the way, by the way, I don't hate him, I don't love him. I just simply viewed his death as a tragedy. And most people are celebrating it. Particularly the liberal side is celebrating his death. Now, what this means to me is that our country is even more divided and is going to continue being divided. And the fact that people, young people my age, college students, and teenagers and adults alike are celebrating his death and don't feel any remorse or anything is quite sickening. It just tells me that this country is sick, that you cannot be expressive, you cannot express your political thoughts or your feelings. Basically, if you don't agree with certain people will lash out with you violently and aggressively. And it makes no sense why people are condoning such behavior. What if someone shot a liberal activist that you like? You would want justice, right? So why can't he get justice? Why isn't his death treated with the same respect? Now all these losers celebrating his death is just insane. The man was a father of 2 and a husband. And now he's died. Now his family is mourning his loss. And I think his children were there. Now, if you've seen the video, it was shot to his neck. And as soon as the bullet left, the blood did not squirt. The blood did not gush. The blood flew out of him like a stream. And it was so prevalently seen that the amount of blood that left his neck would have resulted in instant death, in which it did. And now the only chance he had of surviving was if there was a medical team present at that place with all the equipment they needed. But sadly, that didn't happen, and that wasn't the fact. Charlie Kirk's death has many motives, for what I can tell. They could be political, they could be personal, and, it could be a hired hit. Now, we know who the killer is. We know the suspect. We don't know yet. His father turned him in because of a confession. So Tyler Robinson, 22 years old. The weapon is supposedly a bolt-action rifle. So he's a white man. And everybody's been saying, oh, a white man killed another white man? Ooh, it's like, I don't know why they're concerned about that. My concern is this guy even the real killer or not? Because the guy who shot Charlie on the rooftop was pretty fucking damn well at shooting his shot at that guy. I mean, he shot his neck. He could have gone for his head, his heart, but he went for the neck and a part of the neck that just oozed blood. So that tells me one thing. He was trained. He was trained to use that gun, to use that weapon. He was trained. He was trained to use that gun, and he was trained to how to shoot people or shoot anything living, really. So yeah, the guy has some has some military background, in my opinion. Whether the media wants to say it or not, I think he does have some kind of military background, or someone's trained him very well, because that shot was clean as hell. Despite how horrendous it was for Charlie, that thing was a clean shot and pretty fucking scary too. Now, his death is just only gonna spark more chaos and dividing, because we have now liberals celebrating and saying that he deserved to die and he was a piece of shit. And it's not just on Instagram, it's on YouTube, it's on Twitter. The amount of people that are excited for his death is very, very scary. You know, this is a group of people, liberals, that they're so aggressively hateful, and it's not just liberals that are hateful; it's Republicans that are hateful too. So you have two groups of hateful people now gonna start clashing even more because someone from one side got killed, and the other side is very callous about their excitement. And now that's just fucked up. You know, I'm not liberal, I'm not conservative, because both of you guys are fucking idiots. And you guys not realizing that you guys are being played by the government is ridiculous. I mean, what kind a two-party political system is such a fucking horrible thing. You just have two sides, one side and the other side, red and blue. You know that's just a setup, right? To just make you guys hate each other more. Like, a true political system will have more than just two perspectives. Will have more than two groups of parties, because not everyone is gonna always agree. This is so common sense, yet we have two political groups. It's just ridiculous. It's just a mockery of politics overall. And these losers that are into political science and shit don't even realize that they're being brainwashed, manipulated, and controlled. Because at the same time Charlie died, this also happened. So there was a school shooting at Denver, Colorado, Evergreen School. I believe like 3 people died, or 3 kids died, I think, and several injured. And then the person off himself. Russia sent drones into the airspace of Poland, and Poland, with their fighter jets and NATO, responded. So Russia is testing waters on Poland's land and NATO. So, you know, that's concerning. Israel attacked Yemen with airstrikes, targeting some political leaders in the capital of, let me see, Sana'a. Yeah, a lot of civilian deaths and injuries happened. So obviously they weren't that careful or that calculative as they claim to be, simply due to the fact that they did kill civilians, innocent people, and all because of their own protection. All we did is because these people have that information and that thing and this, that, and that's dangerous to us in the future. So let's take it out right now. And you can't be mad at us. So you have Israel pushing for World War III with Russia. Honestly, that's what I feel like. Because Israel is just attacking fucking places. I think Israel attacked Qatar in the same week it attacked Yemen. So I don't know what that tells you, but that just seems very, very fucking aggressive. Also, the government in Nepal basically kind of fucking collapsed, dude. So in Nepal, they were gonna enforce a social media ban. They were gonna ban a bunch of social media apps in Nepal. Obviously, because that's how you start getting control of people, is censoring what kind of things they can have, what kind of things they can see, read, and listen to. Give me a second. So yeah, and the people in this country, the United States, are so fucking dumb. They don't even realize that Charlie's death served more than just one purpose. It served as a distraction from all that crap and from the Epstein files. Um, it served as a way to start more political turmoil between the Republicans and liberals, and it just cast more fear into the people of the United States, which is what they want. You hear that sound? My friend Randy. I'll give you a Randy update really quick, but just for now, Randy has a breathalyzer that the court has given him. Yeah. That's a long story. That's a different video altogether. But for now, back to Charlie's death. Now I think it's really fucking sad how a man who has so much faith in God and in himself to be able to express himself the way he did, because to be honest with you, talking to these people these days, talking to you, talking to fucking anyone is terrifying. And it's because so many people are not smart. Many people are fucking retarded idiots and have mental illnesses, and they just do whatever they think they can do and justify it with, oh, it hurt my feelings. Oh, I have this disorder. And that's supposed to fucking wipe your hands clean of shit. It's so fucking retarded. I'm tired of this fucking country, dude. Because every time you guys do something retarded, you guys reward yourselves. You know, these fucking liberals and fucking college students are saying, oh yeah, he died. Yay, someone had to do it. Someone had to do it? Dude, this guy is not even a threat. This guy is just a guy who speaks his opinions. He doesn't even have any like military credentials, so he doesn't even have any access to weapons like that. He doesn't even like promote gun. He doesn't even like guns. To far I know, I think he protects the guns rights, but I think he wants them to be regulated. I don't know his fucking stance, dude. All I know is that this guy was not a threat to the average human, to the average American. He was not a threat. Was he a threat to people in the political scene? Yes. Was he a threat to the elites? Of course. Anyone who can talk to the young generation is going to be a threat to the elites. And that's what they saw. They saw a threat, they saw opportunity, and they took it. They took it to take him out and then use him as a distraction to get the American people distracted on the Epstein files and Russia, instigating World War III, Israel's fucking insanity with its fucking airstrikes and bombings, Nepal and it's fucking basically fucking falling apart. And then now we have a killer, Tyler Robertson. And be honest with you, I'm not convinced this guy's the killer. If they say that this guy has some like military background or someone had to train him, dude. There's no way at 22 you can shoot a bolt action rifle with that accuracy without fucking getting in rounds and training. And I mean not just like a few days of training. I mean like hundreds of hours of training. Like I'm no marksman expert or anything. So I can't really be saying that anybody can fucking learn how to shoot a sniper, but all I know is that it takes a lot of fucking skill to do that. I mean, I think they had to consider how the air is moving, what type of ammo there is, the distance, and everything. Like that's a lot of like people underestimate this like shooting sometimes because they're just like, oh, you point and you shoot. To a degree, yes. But sometimes when you're like hundreds of feet away, then you're gonna have to think about things like gravity, airflow, distance and height between you and him, just a whole lot of shit. So he had to have training because that shot was clean. That shot was a one-shot kill. One-shot kill. Now I'm gonna say this. I think after his death, I think there's gonna be like a lot of attention between the political parties, and this tension is only gonna increase and lead to more violence and death. I don't want that, but it's kind of too late because people are so dumb, so fucking dumb, so retarded. No, they're not retarded. They're idiots. They're idiots, dude. A lot of you are fucking idiots. Don't know shit about shit, and you speak on it like you do. I'm not an expert, and I never said I was, but I'm just letting you know. His death is just a distraction and a tool to control people with fear, to make people get angry with fear. Fear is gonna make these idiots lose control. They already have no control. Now you're making them terrified. Great, just excellent. The American people are fucking done. These are people are losers. I don't know if I could stay in this country any longer sometimes. I'm just like, damn, this place is gonna fall apart, and I'm not trying to be part of the fucking sinking ship, okay? I don't want to be part of the United States sinking ship that goes underwater. Game over. No, fuck that. I don't want to be part of it. I don't want to see it. My goal is to get enough money to leave with my mom. Yeah, I'll take my mom with me. I don't want to leave her alone. I can't leave her with my half sister. How is she gonna protect her? So yeah, this country is getting divided and divided more and more. The people who are in both sides are too stupid to realize what's going on because of their pride and their false sense of intelligence and entitlement and authority. All these people have this fake amount of power, this fake amount of shit, and I'm tired of it. Fake, fake, fake. You guys don't deserve a fucking voice. You guys don't deserve a fucking platform. None of you shouldn't even say your opinions because most of you are fucking idiots, stupids. Fuck. Like, I swear to God, like, I feel like no one ever realizes that this has been going on for centuries in different places. Now it's just now there's the country is getting divided. No one's gonna be on the same page about anything. They're always gonna be bickering and not realizing that the elites are fucking around with our money and our lives, with our land, selling it to other countries, letting people from other countries come in and do whatever the fuck they want. Just whole or fucking horrendous shits, the sex trafficking, the child trafficking. It's ridiculous, dude. It's fucking ridiculous. And no one talks about it anymore. You know, no one brings it up. No one dares to bring it up because they're gonna get shot and killed or harassed or just berated. It's like this country wants to destroy anything good in it. And sooner or later, the US is going to hit a wall. It's going to hit a wall, and there's no coming back from it. It's going to hit a huge fucking wall. I'll tell you that. I gotta go because I got work.